Why does time exist? Have you ever looked at a clock and thought, who decided this? Seriously. Why does 60 seconds make a minute? Why does 60 minutes make an hour? And why does everybody on Earth just agree that this tiny little object on our wrist gets to control our entire life? Imagine being the first human to ever see a clock. You're just walking around, hunting, picking berries, and trying to survive. Then another human walks up and says, "Hey, you're late." You would probably look around and say, "Late for what?" Then he goes, "Tuesday." And you're like, "Who is Tuesday?" But that actually brings up a good question. Did humans create time? Well, yes and no. Humans created clocks. Humans created hours. Humans created minutes. Humans created calendars. Those are all tools we invented to measure time. Just like we invented rulers to measure length. A ruler did not create your height. It just helps us measure it. And a clock did not create time. It just helps us measure change. But what exactly is change? Let's say you have an ice cream cone. You're excited. You take 1 bite, 2 bites, 3 bites, then suddenly, it's gone. Your sad little face is staring at an empty cone. Where did my ice cream go? Your friend says, "You ate it. But 5 minutes ago, I had ice cream." Exactly. Things are different than they were before. That difference is what time helps us describe. A seed becomes a tree. A baby becomes an adult. A puppy becomes an old dog. The sun rises, the sun sets. Everything changes. And without change, time would be very hard to notice. Imagine a universe where absolutely nothing happened. Nothing moved. Nothing grew. Nothing aged. No sound, no light, no thoughts, no movement. Would time even mean anything? Honestly, nobody completely knows. And that's one of the weirdest things about the universe. Even the smartest scientists are still trying to understand what time really is. But wait, it gets even stranger. Your brain is also terrible at understanding time. Remember being a kid? Summer vacation felt like it lasted forever. You waited an entire year for Christmas. A single day at school felt like 72 years. You looked at the clock every 5 seconds. Is it lunch yet? Is it lunch yet? Is it lunch yet? But then you become an adult, and somehow, you blink, and it's already Friday. You blink again. It's Christmas. You blink one more time, and your little cousin who was just born is now driving a car. And you're standing there like, hold up, who gave this little dude keys? So does time actually move faster when you get older? No. A minute is still a minute. An hour is still an hour. Time did not speed up. Your brain just experiences it differently. When you're young, everything is new. Your first day of school, your first friend, your first game, your first time seeing snow. Your brain is basically taking millions of pictures. Wow, look at this. Save that memory. Take another picture. But as you get older, your life becomes more familiar. Wake up, go to work, eat, sleep, repeat. Your brain says, yeah, I've seen this episode already. And it stops paying as much attention, which makes time feel like it's flying. So if you want life to feel longer, do new things, learn something, visit a new place, try a new hobby, give your brain something to remember. Now here's the part that will really mess with your mind. Scientists discovered something called relativity, and it says time does not move exactly the same for everyone. Wait, what? Imagine you have 2 identical twins. One stays on Earth, the other gets into a spaceship and travels incredibly fast through space. When the twin comes back, they could actually be younger than their brother or sister. No, this is not a movie. This is real. The universe is basically saying, yeah, time is weird. But here's another thing that makes time so strange. You can't actually see it. Think about that. You can see a tree. You can touch water. You can hear music. You can feel the wind. But you have never looked at time itself. You have only seen the things that time changes. A clock is not time. It's just a machine counting movement. Imagine putting a clock inside a universe where absolutely nothing existed. No Earth, no people, no stars, no planets, no movement, no change, A clock would just sit there, tick, tick, tick. But what would it even be counting? That question has confused scientists and philosophers for thousands of years. And then there's the craziest part. You are actually a time machine. No, seriously. Your body is carrying memories from your past, scars from your childhood, lessons you learned years ago, your favorite song, your best memory, your biggest mistake. Every single moment you have lived has helped build the person standing here right now. But the weird part is, that person from 5 years ago is gone. The 10-year-old version of you is gone. Even the person you were yesterday no longer exists. Every second you are becoming someone new. Imagine meeting your younger self. What would they think when they looked at you? Would they be proud? Would they be surprised? Would they say, "Wait, that's who I became?" Now imagine meeting your future self. What advice would they give you? What mistakes would they warn you about? What things would they tell you to stop worrying about? Sadly, we can't meet our future selves, at least not yet. So we have to learn from the only version of ourselves we can talk to, the person we are right now. And here is the biggest question of all. Does time actually flow, or is every moment of your life already there? Think about a book. Every page exists at the same time. Page 1, page 50, the final page, they are all already inside the book, but you can only read one page at a time. Some scientists and philosophers wonder if time could be something like that. Your childhood, today, your future, all existing in a way we don't fully understand. And before you panic and start trying to flip to your last page, you can't. Nice try. The universe has the world's greatest spoiler protection, and maybe that is a good thing, because life would be pretty boring if you already knew everything that was going to happen. The surprises, the mistakes, the victories, the people you meet, the moments you love. That's what makes your story yours. Maybe that's the strangest thing about time. It takes everything away. Every moment, every conversation, every laugh, every bad day, everything eventually becomes a memory. And somehow, that is exactly what makes those moments valuable. Because if every single day lasted forever, maybe none of them would matter. So why does time exist? The honest answer is, we still don't fully know. Humans created clocks to measure it. We can see the universe changing around us. We can feel ourselves growing older. We know time is connected to the universe in ways that are incredibly strange. But the true nature of time is still one of the biggest mysteries we have ever faced. And maybe that's what makes it so beautiful. Every second that passes is a second of your story that will never happen again. So maybe the real question isn't, why does time exist? Maybe the real question is, what are you going to do with the time you have?